So here I am at the post-game screen, having just quit a session that was already in progress for a stronghold that I selected that I wanted to play. So instead of being able to launch right into matchmaking for that stronghold that I'd like to play from the beginning, I'm forced to go back to Tarsus. So let's just sit through that loading screen on the way to Tarsus. One loading screen going into Tarsus. I believe that since there is a quick play stronghold option, that when we select a stronghold, we should be by default playing it from the beginning. You know, if we want to, you know, reinforce other people, as it says, then we will select quick play. Otherwise, you should be allowing us to queue up from the beginning. Here's my issue. For about 20 minutes, maybe even 30, I've been trying to play any stronghold from the beginning, but it has in fact been throwing me towards the last boss, or throwing me into encounters that are glitched and cannot, you know, there can be no progress made, so I've had to quit. The comedy of it being that when I load into Tarsus, that's a loading screen. I'm in Tarsus now, I'm going to get into, you know, the screen to go to the stronghold. That's going to be a loading screen. If it throws me into a session in progress, I have to quit. That's another loading screen. I get back to the post-game, you know, screen. Instead of being able to just launch another, you know, stronghold, I have to loading screen back to Tarsus. So let me run that by you one more time for the sake of, you know, articulating my torture. I have to loading screen to Tarsus, loading screen to my stronghold, loading screen when I quit to the post-game screen, loading screen back to Tarsus. So this is the loop right now, because all I want to do is start this from the beginning, and, you know, God forbid I don't have 3 other people to just fill out my lobby so that I can do that. But instead, I'm being thrown into a session in progress, which I feel shouldn't be that way if I haven't selected quick play stronghold to reinforce other people, but it is what it is. So what I'm doing right now is just recording it to show you this process, to show you how time-consuming, monotonous, and insane the idea of me sitting through loading screens as opposed to actually playing this game is. And they say that they've updated the game for quality of life, and that, you know, we can actually get a couple of loot drops in your loot-based game, but in fact, I don't see any of that. And I'll show you just how high my luck is. It's up basically towards, you know, 200%, you know? I've got a bunch of 35% luck boosts, and I'm not seeing anything dropping. But that's fine, you know? It would be fine if I could just play the game. So here's the comedy. I'm used to seeing this screen. I'm used to seeing it. So it's going to transport me, which is the comedy. So there's like a double loading screen. It's like a, you know, slap in the face, but this one's fairly quick. When I roll up here, you're going to see everybody strangely just standing in the fire. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? You want me to tell you why they're doing that? Because this game has screwed the ability for people to progress. So what everybody is trying to do as a shitty fix to this shitty problem is to force a team wipe so that they can make progress. Usually it'll be difficult. You know why? Because someone will come in, like me, the 4th person, and they'll be like, what's going on? Why is everybody dead here? So then they'll revive. That makes sense, right? Because, I mean, people are downed, you know? It's instinctive that they're going to revive, you know? Just revive. Maybe they're even trying to get their challenges, just revive. But the comedy is, they're all deliberately trying to kill themselves so that hopefully when everyone dies, we can start over again and the game will get its shit together and keep freaking moving, dude. You know, so I've made these people's life a living hell because they're deliberately standing in the fire, and I understand that, but for the sake of this video, I'm pretending that I don't, because let's face it, most people when they come in, they won't, and they'll either revive, 1, or 2, they'll go, why is everybody just stuck here? Oh, the mission is glitched, so they'll leave, and then another person will be forced into this encounter, and then they'll leave, and then another person will be forced into the encounter. And then it just continues the cycle of people not being able to finish this, because unless everyone wipes, we don't even have a chance of making the mission continue. So look, I don't want to be in here in a glitched mission. I don't want to be in here, you know, in a session in progress. I'd like to start from the beginning. So after helping these people, because that's what I'm doing right now, and you know, there's no guarantee that they'll even be able to progress. They'll probably be stuck again, and it's not my rodeo. I don't give a shit. So I'm leaving right now. I'm going to be loading screening back to Tarsus. What a hell ride. What a loopy hell ride that I'd love to get off of. What self-respecting person would subject themselves to this type of torture? And I know it sounds toxic, right? But God forbid I play a game that I expect to work, right? I'm sitting through these loading screens in the hope of being able to do what makes sense. Expecting this to work after the $60 investment is not too much to ask for. Not when you showed more than you gave, baby. You know, not when you get to all of these streams and these inside looks and you're showing off things that aren't in the final product. You weren't transparent about this, dude. It's a No Man's Sky situation for real. And everybody's giving you the benefit of the doubt and throwing you the bone and saying, hey, well, if you're gonna keep moving in the way of making this what you saw it to be your vision, okay, dude. But when people reach the end game, and instead of actually being able to play, you're forcing them to sit through this, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. The only things that I'm asking for is that you make it so when we click Stronghold, I'm willing to wait. As you can see, with me sitting through these stupid ass loading screens, I'm willing to wait for other people to be found that would like to start from the beginning. Allow quick play to be when people are willing to join in progress. I am not willing to join in progress. Furthermore, from the end game screen, give us access to launching expeditions, because you're putting an unnecessary loading screen. Or two, to be honest. Some people don't even want to go to the damn end game screen. You know what I mean? Let us go to friggin' the Forge and see what new shit that we got. And we can dismantle things from there, because within the Forge, it shows you what items are new. So that screen may or may not be necessary. You know what it is? It's an excuse for everybody to line up and show off the dumb emotes that, you know, they can purchase one at a time, right? Which everybody has the same default still. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to illustrate a little bit further the fact that I am trying to start a stronghold from the beginning. That's it. And I can't do that. And it's not my fault, baby. The comedy is, I'd rather be doing this on Grandmaster 2, which I am geared to do. But, oh man, I realize that even I have less chances of starting that from the beginning. So I'm doing it on 1. Hoping that people are just at least running it through and completing it. You know, I've made myself weaker so that I can have stronger luck in an attempt to get better drops. But that's my fault. Oh boy. Oh boy. So look, this will be the last time. I just want to see if I'm going to load in to the beginning. And that would be a pleasant surprise. Ooh, yes it would be. But somehow I doubt it, you know? Somehow I doubt that. So I loading screened back to Tarsus. Now I'm loading screening in to the stronghold. Let's see if I'm stuck. Let's see if it's the end of the stronghold. Let's see if it actually starts me at the beginning, which is what I'd like. You know? Yo dog, I heard you like lottery, so I put a lottery in your lottery so you can gamble while you gamble, my dude. Yep, right at the end of it. Ain't that a bitch? How long is this video? Because for 20 minutes before this started, I've just been trying, you know, I could beat him up, like I'm saying. We could just kill him now. I've done that before. But when I restart it, the only thing that happens is that it puts me right back here. Because I don't get to be part of the lucky few who get to play the beginning and then complete it. You get what I'm saying? So no, I didn't want to start at that point. I quit. Loading screen to the post-game screen. Loading screen back to Tarsus. Loading screen into Stronghold. Loading screen out because it's in session. It's in progress. Loading screen to this again. Loading screen to Tarsus. I can't play this. It's unplayable. I know that phrase gets memed. This shit is unplayable. So fix it. Or, you know, or kill your own game, man. I guess that's what you're all about. You know? Jesus. Should I do it again? Should I do it again just to test it? You know what I mean? Should I do it again just to test it? I'm going to shut up and I'm going to try it one more time. Because I just want to see. You know? Third time's the charm. Shutting up now. Boy. What a surprise. What a surprise. That's a wrap. Fuck this game. That's a motherfucking wrap. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. And maybe it wouldn't feel so awful. It wouldn't feel so awful if that post-game, you know, platform for your dumbass emotes from your non-existent, you know, microtransaction. It's just bizarre. The whole thing's bizarre. I'm sick of it.